Assalamu alaikum, beautiful ladies. Welcome to a new episode of Empowered Muslim Women, where I sit down with amazing Muslim women from all over the world for example, for inspiration, for lessons for us other Muslim women to become 1% better in our daily life. So today I am sitting down with Wissam. She's a Muslim professional from Dubai, and we are talking about passion. We're talking about how Muslim women show up during this COVID-19 and after this COVID-19. This conversation is short, sweet, and impactful. Here it is. Hi, Wessam. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. It's the evening here. You too. It's the evening today. Like it's the weekend now. So, first of all, I wanted to ask you, Wessam. I know that you had multiple experiences at work. Can you take us through your experience and the different jobs and experiences that you had in the past and now?
Sure. I started off as a dentist, and after graduating, I graduated top of my class. I discovered that what I studied was not my passion because I wanted to diversify into medical technology. So I changed my career to work in medical technology, and after a while, I decided to change my education and get an MBA, and then I continued in the pharma industry, in the pharmaceutical industry.
Nice. And are you still in the pharma industry now? Yeah?
No,
No?
actually, yeah, I shifted I shifted 2 years ago to IT because I also believe the future is into IT, and
Yeah.
as we saw, everything moved online very recently.
Right. 100%. So, like having all this experience, you are located in the Middle East in Dubai now. What are, let's say, one or two or three like big struggle that you had as a Muslim woman, like in the professional life?
I think the opportunities for women in general are less than men, especially when they reach the top of the ladder. So you will find in any managerial meeting 8 or 9 men and usually one woman. So there's a discrepancy in the number of women who reach the top,
Mm,
mainly because we take time out of our careers to take care of our families and our kids. And this is if everything is going smoothly and you do make it to the top. So very few women continue with their career. This is the first thing, as women in general. I
mm,
think Muslim women, additionally to that, have extra challenges in that you are expected to behave in certain ways and speak in certain ways, which are kind of stereotypical. So you're supposed to dress in certain ways. If they're serving alcohol at a business dinner, you should not be drinking. And some of the women who do drink and who are Muslims are obviously frowned upon indirectly.
mm. So, and in your case, so you lived all through that, and how did you overcome these struggles, like personally?
I think one of the most important things that women need to do is obviously, I think that women who get to the top work harder, obviously, than men in the same company. And by the time you get to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, you already have had another half day already of work at home. So I
Mm,
think women in general work harder, but I think we just have to be true to ourselves and be authentic as leaders and to walk the talk and talk the walk so that we are the embodiment of good role models.
mm. So you are a mom also.
Yes.
How is this going with your career? How do you find balance? What are your struggle or what are your wins? In that regard.
I think it's a challenge to be able to manage both successfully, and at some point in time, any woman who needs to decide for that period of her life what is going to have the foremost priority. So, for example, if my son is sick and I have an important meeting, am I going to leave my sick son or am I going to go to the meeting? So,
Mm,
you just have to decide for every certain period what your priority will be.
mm. I suppose it's not easy because I'm not in that case 100%. Like, for you, how did you come up by, taking all these, choices? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Like, yeah, take me through like what happened in the process.
No, it wasn't easy. It's never easy, by the way, but
Mm.
you have to just go through it because ultimately all of this ends. And I think people begin to respect that you're doing a lot more than they are because obviously, they know that you have more responsibilities than normal.
Okay, so we talked about you having multiple like careers. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you changed so many times and like you found out, different career path?
I think it's very important that whatever career we do or whatever job we do, we should be passionate about. So I wasn't able to find my passion in the topic that I studied. So I kept
Mm,
on moving and changing until I found something I loved. And this is very important because we achieve and excel so much more better when we love what we do.
100%. Yeah, definitely. And I found myself in the same situation where I was always following what I wanted to do, and it explained different careers. And some people don't understand, like, why do you have all of that? Well, because, I was still looking for, my work and my passion. So it's great to hear that, it's possible to be successful at it. And I love that you said, it's really important to be true to who we are, who we really are. So and I see that you're proactive. It's such a pleasure to to work with you, and you're such a leader. So that is really really refreshing, and I just love it. If you had a superpower to go back in time and meet Wessam, like for example, like from 20 years ago, what is one advice you would give her?
Um, the one advice that I would give myself is I should have done what I wanted to do and not what society and family and circumstances wanted me to do because there are things which we did for reasons out of our hands. But
Mm,
I think I should have stuck to my guns more, and I think every woman has the opportunity to utilize public spaces to come out passionately
yeah,
as herself and to lead a courageous battle on her own authentic self. Many Muslim women are told they can't achieve anything or they can't, do anything significant because they're not bold enough or courageous enough or liberated enough. So women need to have that created space through hard work where they can, pursue entrepreneurship, they can pursue financial independence, they can be taken seriously so that people can see that they deserve to be applauded and supported.
mm. Do you have your support around you?
I do all the time, and this is very important that we have that support around us that takes care of our energy. So it helps us to prove that we can exist against the odds. We can sometimes come out as winners and far exceed society's expectations. It's very important to have people who believe in us, who understand and have the faith in us that we can do this. And we've had many role models in Islam, for example, such as the Sayyida Khadija, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. She was originally his boss. So we have many role models in our religion, and we're at a time when Muslim women need to think and are forced to think twice about their identities and public openness and
Mm,
how we come across. But we have so many opportunities and we deserve the opportunities. And some women, like you, for example, are doing something about it.
mm. I mean, same for you. That's why, environment is 1/3 of your success. So it's really important to surround yourself with like-minded, to follow, these, women as an example. And that's why I decided to start these, interviews with these women, because many times we feel, hopeless, or we don't have any like example around us to follow. And it's so great to, have this talk with you, and, be, let's say, the lucky ones that really from the get-go believed in themselves and weren't, afraid, or had the courage to go through with it. So, and it's really important to put that message out there again and again. So yeah, thank you so much. I know that we're limited, by time, so it's like, like a speed type interview. Is there any one question that you wish me asked you? So I didn't ask, and you were like, oh, maybe you could have asked me that question. What would it be?
I think it's very important to consider how Muslim women will be managing going forward in the era of COVID-19, when we see so many businesses are already collapsing. How can we make sure that Muslim women continue to survive and thrive and be at the forefront of this dynamics we're seeing these days? So this is something which is going to be very interesting to watch within the next few years, to see, first of all, how, when the dust settles all this lands, and how many opportunities will come to Muslim women to have that leadership role.
Mm, mm. Yeah, and we're ready. And as you said, we work harder, we're more loyal. We think about the community first, we're not
Exactly.
individualistic. So yeah, it's a great message. And I hope that, this message reaches as many Muslim women as possible, and we're ready to make the shift. So yeah, I want to thank you, Wessam, for your time, for your wisdom. And we got to do this again, like 10 minutes is too
Thank
short.
you. Thank you so much, Fatima. And it's my pleasure to support you and your organization. And please keep on doing the amazing work you are. Keep on inspiring others. Keep on being a good role model. Keep on being the change that you want to inspire. So it's my pleasure to be connected with you. And I feel so happy and blessed that I met you this year. People meet for various reasons. And I'm so happy that I got the honor and the pleasure to meet you this year.
It's listen, same to you. I'm like returning everything back to you. It's amazing, and I can't wait to see what 2021, gets for us 100%. But we're ready for it, and we're working towards it. So
Yes,
thank you so much, Wissam.
absolutely.
Have an amazing evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay,
Thank you.
bye. And here we are. I hope you loved the episode as much as I did. And of course, Wissam is going to come back for another talk with me here, and for you, to bring you some more value as a Muslim woman. So don't go too fast, okay? If you want to boost your self-confidence, here is a video for you where I share exercises that you can do anywhere, anytime, to boost your self-confidence on a daily basis. So to the next video, get focused, get clarity, and get started to live your best life. Bye.